the Roman Empire. The architecture, the philosophy, the completely bonkers emperors. Seriously, some of these guys ruled like they were auditioning for the lead role in a soap opera called As Rome Burns. Today, we're counting down the 10 most deranged Roman emperors and their wildest moments, starting with the mildly unhinged and building up to full-on chaos. Let's get weird. At number 10, we've got Emperor Claudius. Great administrator? Sure. Terrified of thunderstorms? Oh, absolutely. Anytime the sky got a little rowdy, Claudius would dive under a blanket or, on particularly bad days, hide behind a mountain of pillows. Imagine being his advisor. Your Majesty, the Senate awaits. And he's like, not now. The thunder is plotting against me. Tiberius. This guy retired from ruling Rome and moved to the island of Capri, where he created, let's call it his fun zone. He hosted the weirdest parties, complete with statues that his guests had to, interact with. Capri wasn't just an island, it was Tiberius land, where your dignity checked out at the door. At number 8, Caracalla. He was obsessed with Alexander the Great. Like single white toga level, obsessed. He made everyone address him as Alexander, and would randomly stop battles to lecture his soldiers on how Alexander would have done it. Spoiler alert, Alexander would have probably rolled his eyes. Number 7 is Commodus, the emperor who thought he was the ultimate gladiator. He staged fights in the Colosseum, but here's the kicker. His opponents weren't allowed to fight back. Oh, and once he defeated a giraffe because, that's what heroes do. Commodus, 1, wildlife, 0. Coming in at number 6, Nero. You've heard the story? Nero fiddled while Rome burned. Okay, technically, he played the lyre because fiddles didn't exist yet, but close enough. After the fire, Nero threw a massive party for himself and built a 100-foot statue of Nero. Subtlety? Never heard of her. At number 5, Domitian, the emperor, who really, really loved his own reflection. He spent hours perfecting his scary emperor look in front of mirrors. He also declared war on flies. No, really. Domitian had palace staff on fly swatting duty 24/7. Imagine your job description being Imperial Fly Eliminator. Number 4 is Caligula, who famously tried to make his horse, Incitatus, a senator. He gave the horse a golden stable, fed it oats sprinkled with gold flakes, and even had plans to make it consul. Honestly, Incitatus might have been more qualified than half the Senate. At number 3, we've got Elagabalus. This guy once dumped so many rose petals on his dinner guests that some of them literally suffocated. Death by flower power. He also threw parties so extravagant they made modern billionaires look frugal. Oh, and he liked to show up dressed as a goddess, just to keep everyone guessing. Number 2, Quirinus, the emperor who basically turned his love life into a Roman reality show. He married 9 different women in 1 year and threw divorce parties when he got bored. Ancient Rome was basically The Bachelor, Imperial Edition, with this guy running the show. And finally, at number 1, Heliogabalus, the emperor who turned dinner into chaos. He hosted cooking contests where chefs competed to create the most ridiculous dishes like camel heels and ostrich brain soup. Didn't like the food? You were fired, literally. Imagine being a chef in his kitchen. What's for dinner? Humiliation? And there you have it. 10 of the most deranged Roman emperors and their wildest moments. Which one would you not want as your boss? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because who knows, you might learn about even crazier emperors next time. Just keep your horse away from the Senate, okay?